Tonight, we are monitoring 4 major wildfires burning across Colorado. There are several others, but tonight we're focusing on the Pine Gulch fire out on the western slope. That's now the 4th largest on record. The Grizzly Creek fire near Glenwood Springs, the Cameron Peak fire in western Larimer County, and a new fire that broke out today in Grand County, now being called the Williams Fork fire.
All have been destructive, and the rough terrain, the heat and the gusty winds have really been fueling these fires. We're going to start tonight with the fire in Glenwood Canyon, the Grizzly Creek fire, and it's grown to more than 13,000 acres.
And tonight, so many Coloradans feared that the fire burned through the beautiful Hanging Lake Trail. Well, Denver 7's Sloan Dickey joins us live in Gypsum. Sloan, what can you tell us?
Well, we can start with some good news. There was concern that the Grizzly Creek fire would damage Hanging Lake, but officials confirmed today that only minimal damage was done to the area there. They were able to fly over earlier this afternoon and take pictures once the smoke cleared. You can see those pictures here. However, officials also confirmed that severe damage was done to the area. Now we're standing on a ridge with Gypsum residents who are watching the fire behind me, and they say they're concerned that the flames could head in their direction next.
It's intriguing. Mother Nature at her most evil.
Gypsum residents viewing the Grizzly Creek fire nervously. What's your concern right now?
My house, our neighborhood.
The blaze multiplying in 24 hours.
You can see it growing and growing.
Hot and dry conditions creating more fuel for the blaze.
We've got about 350 personnel working the fire, and we're expecting to bring in some more. We definitely need some more help to get a handle on this.
And one more challenge, the terrain.
This is really steep country. It's absolutely gorgeous area, but with that comes its own challenges with just a lot of the vertical.
The fire's prompting evacuation orders in Garfield and Eagle counties. Officials urging residents to pay attention.
You know, the conditions can change fast, so you need to get moving out of whatever that vicinity is before the fire closes over the top of it.
In the difficult conditions and terrain, the fight against the blaze continues.
We are taking what we can. We're working with what we're dealt, but for the most part, each day brings its new set of challenges, and we're just ready to roll with them.
Now, it may be hard to see, but that fire is just about 5 to 7 miles away from us right now. It's just breaking over the ridge as we speak, and that fire is moving slowly towards us. Crews will be battling these flames overnight and through the weekend, and we'll be following them where they go. Reporting live in Eagle County, Sloan Dickey, Denver 7.
Sloan, thank you. Independence Pass has reopened on a limited basis, so it's not a free-for-all. Not everyone should head up there, take the detour. Only cars and SUVs will be allowed on the road, no commercial semi-trucks.
Governor Jared Polis toured the Incident Command Center at the Grizzly Creek fire. He says this fire is a top priority for people across the nation, given its close proximity to Interstate 70, the watersheds, and the power facilities. The governor says resources are coming in from around the country to help get the flames under control. And he says we shouldn't expect I-70 to reopen until at least 24 hours after the flames have moved away from the interstate. And in Larimer County, about 60 miles west of Fort Collins, the Cameron Peak fire doubled in size today, growing to 4,600 acres. New mandatory evacuations were just issued in the last hour for people near the Long Draw Reservoir. Crews are working to evacuate hikers, campers, and residents in the area. We also learned today the Colorado National Guard was called in to search for a family of 4 in the area. It's not clear where they were last seen, and we are staying on top of this.
And now to the latest wildfire to break out today. It's in Grand County, the Williams Fork fire, and it is also growing tonight. Last check, 1,300 acres burning in the Henderson Mill area. Mandatory evacuations have been issued for those who live in the immediate vicinity. Crews are fighting this one in a very remote area and lots of beetle kill, and that dramatically increases how quickly these trees burn. North Metro fire crews on the western slope working on that large and fast-moving Pine Gulch fire. They say they're battling hot and extremely dry conditions out there, too. It's now more than 73,000 acres. So it is now the 4th largest wildfire on record in Colorado. And last night on Denver 7 News at 10, based on acreage, it was the 5th largest.